I do believe we are live. Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, February 20, what day? 2020, the 6th. So we've got 2 more days left in February. It's a short month, and I see some people in the chat already. Jeanette Morales, Vivian Johnson, Unique Designs, Michelle, Brad Palmer, Sheena Roberts, Ali BHG, Enough, Marie Palmer, Clayton Crawford is here, Stephen Collins, sorry, Mark S., Ali BHG, Gertej Picard, Mr. Hippo, Uncle Buck, Donna Koo, Vanless Dweller, Ali BHG, Pine Soul, Kathleen, Can't Sleep, John Amira, and everyone else. Welcome to a Sunday Night Stumbles. I was really struggling to think of a title, so I put Mystery Package. It's not that much of a mystery to me. I think I know what's in it, but we'll open up that together. I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been up to today and this weekend. We'll hang out. We'll just go through some stuff up in the tabs. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but I had a bit of a nasty day for part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and have my walking woman dudette. Remember her? What the hell happened to the walking woman dudette? Talk about falling off a cliff. Since I haven't yet gone and stocked up on beer, we're going to be hitting the fine scotch. And yes, close your eyes if you don't want to see a very nice scotch get dumped into orange juice. I don't care. I don't care. We're going to do it. Action VJ says mystery packages from the walking woman dudette. No, it's actually from Amazon. It's not that big of a mystery. Like I said, I didn't have much of a title in mind. I actually kind of exhausted. I had a bit of a long night last night. I went drinking and I recorded 2 videos. Then I came home and I did some more drinking and a little bit of edibles, and I woke up kind of hungover. And I decided today, since it was 3 degrees out, nice day, 3 degrees, lots of snow on the ground still, let's go for a bike ride. So I took my bike out, and you can see on Instagram, I got a flat tire. Jellybean says, $10. Sorry, a boot your bike. Thank you, Jellybean, for the $10. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that sucked. I was recording my bike ride. I actually had my live streaming gear with me. My plan was to record a video and then do like a 1-hour Johnny Strides live stream on the e-bike. And on Harvard Street, I got a flat tire. So I ended up pushing my bike, a very, very heavy e-bike, by the way, with one tire down all the way to the subway. And then I had to transfer lines. And then when I got off at Eglinton, I had to push the thing home. And I thought maybe I could just turn the power on and like use the throttle when I push it, and it won't take so much effort. But you cannot put a low amount of... You can't barely twist the throttle and just get it moving a little bit. It either goes like a bat out of hell or it doesn't. So walking down the sidewalk using the bike to power itself was not going to be an option. So that sucked. Yeah, I brought it home. It can happen to anyone. It can happen to any bike. It's a flat tire. It happens. It's part of life. But the problem is...
Sorry, a booter bike. Sleepy face.
Thanks again, Jellybean. So... the thing that really sucks, though, is it's a fat tire on an e-bike. And, like, most bike shops won't touch that. There are bike shops that will, but I was like, I'm just going to take it home. I'm going to call the guys at Move In, who are awesome. Hopefully they'll come and take care of that for me. If not, I'm just going to rotate in the Ad Motor e-bike, and I'm going to live off of that e-bike until, like, spring rolls around. And then I'll take it into a bike shop. So what else I did today, I finalized my trip. Novelcos says my e-bike has a walking mode. Yeah, a lot of e-devices have that, but mine doesn't. So I bought the plane tickets. So as per Friday night's live stream on the Johnny Strides channel, we went through some of the options for a trip I'm taking in April. And it was determined that I'll be splitting time in Vietnam between Hanoi and Saigon. So I bought a ticket flying into Hanoi. Then I bought Hanoi to Saigon, and then I bought Saigon to Bangkok. So I bought 3 plane tickets, and I got those wrapped up today. And believe it or not, all 3 plane tickets came to like just over $300. And I like upgraded the seats. I'm sitting right at the front of the plane, like the the people with their top hats and their monocles do. You know, when you normally walk onto a plane and you see those people already seated because they got to board ahead of you and they're in these big comfy chairs. And you just feel a little bit of resentment and you just feel a little bit jealous. Not too much, you know, because you're still going to the same place and you paid a lot less than them. Well, I'm going to be one of those assholes at the front because it was like an extra $10 in each flight. So that's what I did today. I did that and I did the e-bike ride and I got the flat tire. And I was so hungry, I ordered a pizza. Jelly Bean says no train from Hanoi to Saigon. It's like isn't that going to be a really long train, like an 8-9 hour train? I'm not there long enough to do it. I think a better train would be to take the sleeper train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. That apparently is an amazing experience. But anyways, cheers everyone. Happy Sunday. And if you're wondering about the odd start time of the stream, I just messaged Ken and I coincided it to end at the end of his premiere. Novell cost is only extra $10 for the ticket, but you also have the budget for a new top hat and monocle. Yes, Mr. Peanut will be riding the plane. What's popping up on my screen here? Something is coming up. Fans Buses Gaming says, aye, Fans Buses Gaming. So again, huge thanks to everyone for helping me plan out that trip. You're up to 11,000 subscribers. Wow, good job. Fans Buses Gaming Rage compilation, January to February 2023. that looks kind of fun. Awesome. How's Brad Palmer's channel doing? You still getting a lot of videos up? A lot of cool stuff? If you want me to check out your channel, if you're in the chat, feel free to suggest it. We can take a look. We're just going to be hanging out. I do have some things to go through, but I have this package here. So let's open it up and see what it is. Navalcost says, I wonder if there are more viewers into the fans, the buses, or the gaming. That is a good question. That is a good question, Navalcost. I should hire you to be my poll creator. You guys all know what's coming. How did we not think of this earlier, right? How did we not think of this earlier? Cast your vote. Let's see, which do you guys like better? Fans, buses, gaming, or the fourth option? Chris G says we can eliminate it being a... You know what? I have not taken the shrink wrap off of the gimbal I opened up Friday. Maybe we should do that now, right? Maybe we should do that now. How do I do? Did I just really ask out loud? How do I do that? This is what happens when you cut your fingernails and you have nothing sharp nearby. Come on. How hard I am pulling this. Break. I'm going to break a finger trying to get this plastic. Ah, there we go. Susie says it's stumbles proof. Yes, isn't this the most exhilarating unboxing ever? A new stabilizer. Oh no. They put tape. Yay. All right, so coming soon to a live stream near you will be that gimbal, bought to replace the gimbal that I have killed by using it in multiple storms, rain and snow. Yeah, that's the new gimbal. Same as like the last 5 gimbals. Exactly the same. So let's see what is in this package here. Actually, PJ says this live is very stumblesy. Amazon, you could have put this in one of your like envelope dealies. Did this really require a giant box? That can't be good for the environment. It's a pretty big ass box to put a pretty small ass package. So we have Apache. How would you say that? Pace Vision, Apace Vision, Apis Vision, something. We have the lights, and these lights came courtesy of Vivian Johnson. So thank you very much, Vivian Johnson, for these lights that light up. That's, well, no shit. That's, so they've got a Velcro strap and we've got a light. Ooh, that is messing with my green screen hardcore. Strobe light. Strobe light. No light. So I'm guessing what I can do is get this looped into this Velcro thing. Like that, kind of. And is it going to be long enough? Maybe this will work. Let me see. Are you going to be long enough? I don't know. Oh, I don't think it's going to reach. Either way, what I can do is I can affix them to Fansbus is gaming $2. He says gaming. The answer is in gaming. But what I can do, I can just get a little bit longer Velcro strap and I can fix one to the back of my bike helmet. So I'll have that. And then I can... Ooh, it came with spare batteries too. Oh, they came with longer straps. There we go. All right, so I can easily put these on my bike helmet. I just didn't notice I took it. So thank you, Vivian. I'm going to put one on my bike helmet and I'm going to clip one on my backpack. So if I'm in dark ass conditions, I can put a light on and maybe I won't die by getting hit by a car. So thank you, Vivian Johnson. And I also have the winter hat with the big honkin' light on it as well, which I'll keep in my backpack. So thank you, Vivian. Good idea. And you know, I like ordering gadgets and stuff. So what I might do is after I have used these and I can attest that they work, I'll put a link to these in the description as well under my list of Amazon links. Who the heck keeps messaging me? Or more like, I just got a notification from Corey May is live hanging out in Shibuya. And Johnny Stumbles is live. These are the notifications I'm getting. Thanks. Let's check out how the poll is doing. So someone said, the Ottawa Wanderer, Indigenous Power, good for a nice coffee or something. Thank you for the $2, the Ottawa Wanderer. Cheers to you. Thank you very much. I don't know about that emoji. Ali deleted the comment. I have no idea. That's just what came up. What was it? Someone asked a question here. JD asked, remember, you can always ask questions. Hi, Johnny. What's the cheapest way to get to Thailand? I imagine it would be to buy some kind of watercraft and and paddle your way over there. But that might take a while, so we can actually ask ChatGPT. What is the cheapest way to get to Thailand? Whenever someone would ask me a question and I would be like, Google it. Now what are we going to say? ChatGPT it? It doesn't roll off the tongue. Bing. I guess it's being baked into Bing. So let's see. What is the cheapest way to get to Thailand? The cheapest way to get to Thailand will depend on your
Good
location
for a
and
nice
travel
coffee or
preference.
something.
Book in advance. Fly during low season. The low season is May to October. Check budget airlines such as AirAsia, Scoot, and Jetstar. We don't have that option. Be flexible, yes. Use flight comparison websites like Skyscanner or Kayak. Skyscanner is easily the best. Consider alternative airports. Bangkok's main airport is Suvarnabhumi, but there's also Don Mueang Airport, which sucks. Look for deals and promotions. Vivian Johnson says the cheapest way is to watch me. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of Thailand content, but there will be at least 2 other countries. If I do, it's probably not going to be Bangkok based just because we've already seen a lot of Bangkok. But yeah, type how to cure world hunger. Are we really just getting right into this? Let's see the results of the poll. 26% fans, 20% buses, 40% gaming, and 13% of you just randomly picked boogers for some reason. Whoa, world hunger is a complex issue with many factors, including poverty, inequality, conflict, climate change, and inadequate access to education and healthcare. Therefore, there's no... Wow. That's a long result. Write me an essay about the city of Toronto and give a list of pros and cons for living there and suggest alternative cities in Canada and abroad. Finally, list 3 different types of peanut butter and 2 different kinds of bread that go with peanut butter. Also, what is a good red wine? Let's see. Okay, so it has started writing my essay on Toronto, but will it give me a list of pros and cons for living there? Will it list 3 different types of peanut butter and 2 different kinds of bread? Will it tell me a good red wine? Pros of living in Toronto: cultural diversity, job opportunities, public transportation, arts and entertainment, food scene. I think it nailed it, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much nailed it. Cons of living in Toronto: high cost of living. Yes. Traffic. Yes. Harsh winters. Crowds. Toronto is densely populated. Noise. Toronto can be noisy. Alternative cities: Vancouver, Montreal, Melbourne, Amsterdam, Portland. So it gave me alternative cities in Canada and abroad. Peanut butter and bread combinations: creamy peanut butter on whole wheat bread, crunchy peanut butter on sourdough bread, natural peanut butter on rye bread. Good red wine. A good red wine is to try Cabernet Sauvignon. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so that certainly came through. So last night, I got a little drunk. I got a little high, and I decided to watch The Whale. Have you guys seen The Whale? Let me tell you, if you're in a giggly mood, The Whale is not the movie to be watching. Lisa says, who the fuck in the right mind would put crunchy peanut butter on sourdough? The Whale is the Brendan Fraser movie. I don't know. It was like a good movie, but it was like not a feel-good movie. It was not a movie I'll ever want to watch again. Another movie I'll never watch again is like Joker, but I don't want to watch Joker again in like a good way. I just don't want to watch The Whale again, period. But I'm glad I watched it, and I appreciated that I watched it. And understand like most of the budget for the movie came to making Brendan Fraser look like morbidly obese. And his acting, did you know that if you've seen that movie, James Corden says he was originally to be cast as that role? Like, James fucking Corden? No way. Like, that would not have worked. That would have been bad. Like, Doug Ford would have worked, maybe, but I don't think James Corden would have worked. Have you seen The Banshee of Inisherin? I don't even know what that is. Speaking of He's a Liar, Lisa. I don't know what was I... This is funny. Redditors dug up a 2014 John Oliver clip about Doug Ford, and it's hilariously cruel. Since you know we like to hate on them. Yeah, I watched it.
Let's talk about Toronto.
Get big.
Because tomorrow morning they will choose a new mayor. Now, sadly, current mayor Rob Ford, everyone's favourite walking beefsteak tomato, is not running for re-election. But don't despair, for there is another. Rob Ford has a brother, Doug Ford, who is running for mayor. And if you are wondering how alike they are, please enjoy this little clip.
By the way, this is absolutely effing hilarious.
I gotcha. I know. Oh, good.
The funny thing is, like all typical siblings, the goal is when you're on a seesaw to jack your sibling off.
Totally.
You know what? You know what? You laugh, but he's right. On a seesaw, you really want to jack your sibling off. You want to do anything to get him off. Beat him. Beat him off that seesaw. Make him come right down to the ground because you beat him off so hard on that seesaw.
I don't know. I just thought that this clip was hilarious from start to finish.
But look, now, to become mayor, Doug Ford has had some tricky political obstacles to overcome. For instance, his brother has allegedly used anti-Semitic language in the past, and Doug was asked about that in a debate at a Jewish high school in Toronto. I'm going to play you the first few seconds of his response.
You know something? My doctor, my Jewish dentist, my Jewish lawyer, my Jewish accountant.
Why is everyone booing? I love Jews. I love everything about you. The tiny hats, the big crackers that you eat, your weird Christmas candles. I love it. Why are you booing me? Look, it wasn't the best response, sure, which is why, after having a night to sleep on it, Doug took a second crack at it.
This part is it's unbelievable that this man got elected as premier after just doing this one thing.
The Ford family has an extensive relationship, a great relationship with the Jewish community. Matter of fact, my wife is Jewish.
What? No, she's not.
How about that? That is a convenient fact to have remembered, seemingly in the middle of your sentence. Unfortunately, a local reporter then cast doubts on Doug's claim, forcing Doug Ford to bring out his definitely Jewish wife to talk about her definitely Jewish heritage, which went definitely spectacularly well.
My mother's family has Jewish bloodlines. I don't practice Judaism. I never have.
So, listen, she doesn't practice Judaism. Hence, I guess, her use of the term Judism. Though her ancestors may or may not have been Judesque. But look, none of this matters because by that point, Doug Ford had moved on to his next scandal after being overheard allegedly referring to the...
Yeah, I don't know. The next part, I don't want to flirt too much with getting a copyright, but the next part is also funny. So just look up this clip if you want to see the whole thing. It is absolutely hilarious. I thought that was funny. Mr. Hippo says that guy was a bloody arsehole, Rob. Yes, Lisa. Anyways, yeah, I thought that was funny. Have I seen... Unique Designs asks, have I seen the movie Megan? You know what? I have seen the movie Megan. I thought it was the stupidest fucking movie I have ever seen. And that's all there is to say about it. They have the greatest thing ever created by mankind was made by like 3 people on their spare time at work. And they decided to like make it a toy. Like, it just makes no sense. The whole movie makes no sense. And like, they're ready to like, the company just green-lighted production of it without like any testing and only 1 sample model. There are so many flaws with that movie. You have to suspend any ounce of intelligence you have just to be able to like watch that movie from start to finish. It is the stupidest fucking movie ever made, but it was also entertaining, so I'll give it that. But it was just so stupid. It was just so stupid. Like, no company in their right mind would do that. Anyways, Laura says John Oliver is awesome. He's an amazing treasure. He is. He came from like those Comedy Central years, right? Where we got like Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, Bill Maher came out of that. He rubbed some people the wrong way with his sort of stubborn know-it-allism, but he's actually kind of smart. Ellie Bates, she says, what about Killer Winnie the Pooh? Anyways. So where were we? Does anyone have any YouTube channels we can look at what's going on in the city of Toronto? Can't Sleep says Mar is hilarious. I actually saw his movie Religulous in theaters, and I thought it was pretty funny. And some people I knew were like offended that I even went to that movie. And they were like super offended that I like watched it and enjoyed it. Mark S says Jimmy Fallon is awesome, except for his fake laughing. That really bothers a lot of people. Jennifer Gala has a channel. Let's see what's going on in the world of Jennifer Gala. 110,000 subscribers. Justin says, ask ChatGPT why Toronto Transit is terrible. Terrible is a relative term. Overall, it's actually pretty good, even with all the delays and stoppages. We've got, hands down, the best bus network in North America. Like, it's not bad, except for the fact that like the trains stop randomly all the time. The Dolby Atmos showcase Cyberpunk Dreams, the Trance Metaverse. Where are you getting this material, Jennifer Gala? Epic Sony FX30 cinema camera, vertical Dolby Atmos Part 2 vertical. So you're really into moments in time. Motivation, inspiration from Discovery Earth. Jennifer says, I'm a composer. Oh, you are... I can't play too much.
Welcome to the...
So you made the music for the Dolby Atmos showcase, which I am playing in 2.1, unfortunately. So good. Every video from this channel is a proper highest quality treat. Well, if it's in 4K HDR as well. Watching this over my stream will not give any of this justice. You need to put it on 2160p, and you need like a monitor capable of at least like 700-800 nits brightness with like good black levels to actually, and 10-bit color to get proper HDR. So this won't do it justice, but cool stuff. Yes, I compose films. My job. And they give you the rights. I guess they don't like copyright you. You have the rights to be able to post this. What software do you use? Are you using Resolve, Premiere, or Lisa with the ultimate smartass comment. She gets it from her talent. Avid, like Final Cut Pro. I'm just curious. Maybe I should be taking lessons from you how to do stuff. And did Harjot say he had a channel? Harjot Jasal has a channel. I recorded a snowfall video around my area. Harjot. Sheena says no promoting. Thank you. Yeah, typically yes, no promoting is not a rule. But when I ask people to post their channels or if they have channels, I think it's okay. So sorry, Sheena. I know the channel rules are a little conflicting there, but it's okay if since we're looking for people's channels. Yes, no music copyrights. You use Resolve and Final Cut Pro. Do you use Intel or Apple Silicon would be my next question. Harjot. I recorded a snowfall video around my area. I'll give you a like. Harjot rocking the YouTube shorts. Neat stuff, Harjot. Getting into it. Roof says, Johnny and everyone on the chat, happy Sunday, and to hopefully everyone as well. Jennifer Gala says, Apple MacBook Pro M1 Max Silicon. Expensive, and you went with the Pro and not the Air, so you get the active cooling and not the passive cooling. I've heard a lot of people say that DaVinci Resolve doesn't run that well on Apple Silicon. Like they have all these expectations and they see all these YouTube videos saying it runs so well, but then when they get it, they realize that it ran on like their PC with like a 3080 much better. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but anyone else have any channels? MJM Reviews reviewed an abandoned school. You posted the video today. Review of an abandoned school in Fredericton.
Welcome to
North.
an MJ Review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ville Community School.
Was this
Community
recorded?
Center. We might even get to see the gym and next scoreboard.
Was this recorded by Walking Man Dude?
Let's look in this bathroom.
You only do color
off
editing
switch?
on Resolve. Yeah, that's
Commode. I'm just looking around.
typically almost any professional video workflow goes into Resolve for coloring, whether it's done with Avid or Premiere or any of them, right? So I'm not surprised. Devin Sullivan says someone attended Walking Man Dude Film School. Well, we'll give MJM Reviews a sub. We'll give Harjot a sub. I don't think Jennifer Gala needs it, but we'll sub. Sounds like it was recorded by the Trailer Park Boys, says Chris Mills. Hey, everyone starts somewhere, right? It's a good video. Abandoned Places is like a good genre. The Walking Man Dude. Where have you been? He posted a video 4 months ago. Have we forgot about the Walking Man Dude? I don't know. Lisa says, needless to... Come on, subscribe. I asked you to. He disappeared. Oh, I should have put on the background music. Whoops. Sorry about that. I forgot to... I'm a little bit out of it. I woke up a little hungover. And then I had that thing with my bike getting the flat tire today. That was so annoying. Here, maybe I can show you guys the moment it happened. This will take away from an upcoming video, but so what? Let me take a look. So I think I just said, I think there's something wrong with my back tire in the previous. Let me take a look. Oh, you're gonna up the nose shot. Yes, that is the case. So I instantly stopped my ride and decided to go north of Brunswick Street here, as this guy ran across the signal. Tire is almost deflated. There's some air in it. And like an idiot, I tried to ride on a deflated tire. I don't want to ride on the rim. And we're only going... Jay Smith is here. Hello, Jay Smith. Any relation to Kevin Smith, the director? Up to Bloor Street, and then I'll just take this thing onto the subway, I guess, and bring it home. And then the damage. And there is what I'm working with. So I have no idea what the issue was. Lisa says right by her place. So I guess this bike will be out of service until I get that back tire repaired. Boo. That was your neighbor, Mike. On that note, I hope you enjoyed this truncated ride around downtown. Didn't end the way I would have liked, but either way, I'll be back up and running pretty. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened. Gordon says tire plus air tube. I think it's probably just going to need a new tube, but unfortunately it's the rear tire on an e-bike. Places tend to charge more for that, and it's a fat tire, so I'm going to try to see if the guys at Movin' will come fix it for me. If not, there's just going to be a lot more videos on the other bike, the Ad Motor. Oh, I think I'm getting a new e-scooter that I'm quite excited about. So stay tuned for that. I've been working, a company reached out to me. We've had a few back and forths, and their e-scooter is actually really, really cool. It's very different from my existing two e-scooters, and that's what kind of drew me to it. So it's got very big tires, pretty good battery, pretty good power, pretty good range, but it's also like stupidly light. Like very light. So the most annoying thing about my e-scooter is if I ever have to like pick it up and bring it into the subway, you basically have to be the Incredible Hulk to be able to fold it up and carry it. Both of my e-scooters. So this will be like a nice light e-scooter that does everything almost as well as my other scooters. It's also it looks a lot of fun to ride. So I am I've been in touch with this company, and I think they're looking to like break into the Canadian market. So hopefully that is coming soon. Lisa says the Incredible Hulk. Have you tried to lift like a Segway 9-bot Max with one arm? You can do it, but after like 10 seconds of walking, that should have been like a challenge on that Korean show, Physical 100, I think. Vivian Johnson says, I do. He messes with us. His turn. Everett C. I hope this helps out with the repair. $20. Thank you, Everett C. Thank you very much for the 20. I will put that towards the repair if I have to pay for it out of pocket. I'm hoping I
hope
don't.
This helps out with the repair.
The thing is, the guys who run Movin', it's two local guys. They live in Toronto. This is like their baby, and I'm like their only like sort of brand sponsor that they work with. So they brought me the bike. It was already built. It was already set up. I didn't have to deal with any of the packaging. It had already been tested to make sure, no squeaks. It was like a perfect sample. And they did the same with my last bike. And with the last bike, when I got a flat tire, they came and they picked it up and they fixed the tire and they dropped it off. So I'm hoping that they'll like do me a solid and do the same with this one. If not, I'll just do it in the spring. I'll take it to like Repair and Run downtown and get it fixed there, or go to Mr. Jacob in the annex. If not, I've got my Ad Motor e-bike, which works quite valiant in front of me. So let's see what's going on in the city of Toronto as per BlogTO. This is the part of the show where I just read someone else's news about Toronto. Breathtaking cafe opens in Toronto's highly anticipated Waterworks building. Beatrice Society isn't your average cafe. They also deal in adaptogens, healing plants, psychedelic, and alternative therapies. So some of that may actually be legitimate. Some of it not so much from the sounds of it. Where's the Waterworks building? Oh, that's right at Richmond. Oh, I know that building. Right at Richmond and Spadina. Neat. That looks like something worth checking out. Toronto building that was once home to a WE charity has a new tenant. Oh, where is that? Where is that? Okay, it says Queen Street East. And we see streetcar tracks going north-south, and that's got to be Parliament Street. That's got to be Queen and Parliament Street. That actually cannot be anything but Queen and Parliament Street based on the cues and based on the fact that we can see the tower here from this angle. And because if we were looking at Dundas, this wouldn't make any sense because I know the buildings on all four corners of that. And it couldn't be Carlton either because that's... So there's nowhere else where the streetcar tracks would meet like this. That has to be Queen and Parliament. The site of WE's former headquarters officially has a new tenant years after the multi-million-dollar youth activism network faced controversy and accusations of... Wasn't this one of the ones where like Trudeau had one of his many scandals? I'm pretty sure that's the charity that was famous for that. Anyways, cool. New tenant. Don't know if that's newsworthy. There's a new way to find black-owned businesses near you in Toronto. Cool. Chapman's Ice Cream picks small indigenous company for first ever collab. These Canadian cities have the cheapest first-year home ownership costs. Ontario is getting a new taco and beer festival. It seems like we're a little bit short on interesting news. Toronto's getting another big dump of snow this week. Yes, I think tomorrow I'm hoping that we have a big snowfall, and I'm hoping to get out and make a video or two, and I'm also hoping to do a live stream tomorrow. This is what a $1 million home looks like in Toronto right now. People are slamming a Toronto Tim Hortons with 1-star reviews. I got to check that out. An Oshawa man wins 6-figure Ontario lottery prize for the third time in 5 years. What the hell? A restaurant in Ontario is being skewered for its homophobic comments. If true, good. Toronto responds to uproar after granting nightclub unusual... Okay, so all the real news is like buried in the bottom. In the bottom of this. Laura says, a beer and taco festival, sign me up. Chris Mill says 80% hype, 20% snow. Hey, the last one came through though. The last one they said we were going to get dumped on, and we actually did, right? Transgender teacher causing controversy at Oakville High School again. Oh, that's the one who wears the prosthetics. Sure, we'll click on that. Yeah, Toronto about to be hit by a winter storm, bringing up 15 centimeters of snow. Angry passenger spent 7 hours stuck on a plane at Toronto Pearson before being booted off. Actor Lee Min Ho just bought a huge haul at Shoppers Drug Mart in Toronto. Why the fuck is that news? Why is that? I don't care if you're the Queen of England, or I guess the King of England. Who cares what you... Why is that news? Why is that newsworthy? Someone buying stuff from Shoppers Drug Mart. Anyways, these Canadian cities have the cheapest first-year homeownership costs. Quebec, Regina, St. John's, Newfoundland, Quebec, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Sherbrooke, Saskatoon. Is there anything even near Toronto? Greater Sudbury, Longueuil, Laval. Quebec seems clearly to be the place to be for affordable living. People are slamming a Toronto Tim Hortons with 1-star reviews for different reasons. The Tim Hortons location in question has a 3.1 rating with 452 reviews on Google and is located at 563 Sherburne Street. Where would that be? That's gotta be south of Bloor. It has to be. There's one right at Bloor and Sherburne, pretty much. I think that's like the one in St. James, right? Can we see the St. Jamestown one? Yes, that's it. That would be St. Jamestown. Service and quality at Tim Hortons. Okay, so I'm guessing there's not much of a story there other than people give it 1-star reviews. Steven says Sudbury would be closest. Yeah, so not close at all, right? Might as well be another universe. As I see some people chatting about that teacher, I'm 100% supportive of people just being whoever and whatever they want to be, but that to me looks like a person who's trying to get fired and then win a giant lawsuit or something of that nature. It looks like a person who's trying to game the system and just... Yeah, I don't know. That's what that appears to be to me. Because what I saw was, long story short, we could skip to the article. This is a person who wears this to class. Not prescribed by a doctor or a psychologist, but they just chose, this is the way I'm going to go to school, which, okay. But apparently they don't wear this outside of school or outside of the classroom in their own personal life. Like, what the fuck? Like, again, I'm 100% supportive of people just being who they are. Great. But tell me this person isn't trying to work for free, right? Or not work for free, get a free ride. An Oakville high school teacher is at the center of controversy once again following a tense school board meeting and a string of anonymous bomb threats. Kayla Lemieux, a transgender woman, rose to international attention in September after an American radio host tweeted several images and videos of the teacher that had been shared on Snapchat. So what's the newest outrage? The whole situation is now getting significant international media attention, particularly on right-wing news sites in the U.S. The last place you ever want anything to end up. Trans teacher with Z-size prosthetic breasts dresses as a man outside of school, neighbor says. And they posted a picture. Yeah, I don't know. It's one thing if this person was... This is them after school. And I'm guessing we're going to see a video of them. I don't know. It's one thing if like that is truly who they are 100% of the time, but I don't know. I think that crosses the line and is absolutely absurd. And if that's not natural, it has no place in a classroom. That's just me though. You're entitled to your opinion and you can disagree with me. But yeah, that's a person giving an entire community of people a bad name. That's all that is. Chris G says this person is just doing it to make a blank. We can probably guess. Laura says, so inappropriate. I can remember getting into trouble for wearing spaghetti strap type tank tops during high school. Yet, yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Whoops. Sorry, I was muted. If you were flying out of the airport on the day of that monster winter storm, shit's gonna happen. Your flights are gonna be canceled. I think I actually heard about this story. What happened was they boarded their plane and then they were on the plane for 7 hours before they were let off the plane and their plane was canceled. It sounds like Air Canada was probably hopeful that they would be able to like de-ice and get clearance for takeoff, and eventually they didn't. 7 hours seems way too long. It seems like there was bad communications with the passengers, but that was just a shitty day for everyone, right? And you can't expect the airline to like send you off in the middle of a friggin' actual blizzard. So I don't know. Maybe the airline handled it poorly, but I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for those people, to be honest with you, as someone who dealt with some airline shit myself. Toronto responds to uproar after granting nightclub unusual privileges. Ultraviolet nightclub spurred concern from Beaconsfield Village. Beaconsfield Village? Beaconsfield Village. Why is that? Am I having a brain fart? Why is that not ringing a bell? That's one of those. Today I learned that the area just south of Little Portugal is Beaconsfield Village. I never even knew. With residents with their request to extend their hours until 4 a.m. from early February to April for an event. The request was approved February 2nd by the city and provided the nightclub with a music venue passport. They still probably have to stop serving alcohol at 2, right? In accordance with the council's decision, the city clerk is directed to advise the Alcohol and Gaming Commission of Ontario that the city has no objection to the event taking place. I think that's much ado about nothing. Big whoop. A venue wanted to stay open later. They had a reason to. They applied for it. It got green lighted. It sounds like the system works to me. I think it's pretty stupid that we have curfews and that sort of thing anyways. I don't know. That's just me. John says there's a Beaconsfield in Montreal Island, a wealthy suburb. There we go. And what's this last little tidbit of news? A restaurant in Ontario is being skewered for its homophobic comments. BBQ Bandits. A barbecue restaurant in Ontario. How does a restaurant have comments, by the way? How does a restaurant have comments? People have comments. There might be some employees who work very hard here who are now going to be out of a job because the owner is an asshole, right? A barbecue restaurant in Ontario recently... Wasn't there like an asshole barbecue restaurant owner in like Etobicoke during the pandemic? Recently received an onslaught of backlash and negative reviews after its social media page posted several homophobic comments. You have to be effing brain dead to post something like that online. Even if you believed it. If you're going to post that online and you have a business, you got to know what's coming to you. Barbecue Bandits in Hamilton offers a selection of slow cook I don't care. After its Facebook page made some shameful comments, most of which have been deleted, this restaurant's Facebook page first responded to a Dragalicious dinner event that's held at B-Side Social in downtown Hamilton. The person behind the Barbecue Bandits page wrote, "Why isn't there enough weird stuff happening already? We should think of the next generation kids and what we represent. Plain wrong." Because they're having like a Dragalicious dinner. I've been to like drag shows. I think they're kind of fun, actually. And if I had kids, I would have no problem taking them to them. Why isn't there enough? So it sounds like this restaurant is actually just kind of jealous. Someone else is bringing in some business and some entertainment. And then they made a stupidly hateful comment. Several local residents managed to grab screenshots of the ignorant comment before it was deleted and condemned for the restaurant for their reaction to the comment. "We bandits ain't judges or judging. We just make amazing barbecue. If men want to dress like women, good for them. We ain't homophobic." That sounds like like the response of someone trying to weasel their way out of saying something nasty. Anyways, yeah, don't go to this restaurant. I already can make a judgment based on that. I mean, the correct thing to do as an adult is if you hear of an event and you don't like the idea of it, don't go attend it, right? Don't post it online and make yourself look like an idiot. Just vote. The thing we always need to do, whether you like something or not, I believe in this, is vote with your wallet. Don't go. Compete. Be better than them, but don't. Anyways, yeah. You're not here for Professor Johnny, and sorry. that kind of pisses me off that that's their response. So, we have not played City Guesser in a while. Do you want to play a little bit of City Guesser? Justin Haas says, however, when we talk about Chick-fil-A, the restaurant that won't open on Sundays, I will go to Chick-fil-A the day they open on a Sunday. That'll be my stance. Chris Mills says, hell no. Lisa says, not particularly. Philip the Glass, keep talking, says John O'Meara. Mark S says, let's play the game. We're going to go to 20 votes. If we hit yes. If we hit yes before no after 20 votes. Let's see. Ooh, the poll is up. The poll is up. Ooh. Looks like City Guesser won. Lisa says, what? Because they open on a Sunday, that erases their track record for being against... See, I am ignorant to that fact. I was not aware of that. So maybe I'll just never go to Chick-fil-A. I'll look into that and take your word for it. I just thought that they were being... Well, I won't go into it, but I just thought that they weren't opening on Sunday for other reasons. Yeah, I'm ignorant. I don't know the full story behind Chick-fil-A, but hey, at least I knew enough not to go there, right? My spidey senses told me there's something wrong with this chain. Okay, let's do Asia. Since we're going to Asia in April, let's do Asia. Let's see how close we can get. This seems like Japan. This is Japan. JR. No, High Fiver says Seoul. We're not there. Smoking. This is crazy. In Japan, they have these little smoking boxes that you go to. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going with Tokyo. I'm going with Tokyo. But I don't really know, so we're just going to like randomly choose area of Tokyo. Let's go Tokyo Midtown. Oh, apparently this is Nagoya, Japan. We were close. Kind of, not really. I instantly want to say China. But how am I supposed to guess what city? China has like 100 megacities. Alright, I turned the volume down. How is anyone supposed to guess? Does anyone know what city this is? Can anyone read? We're outside. I think there's a trick to this. Oh yeah, if I watch it F11. No. We're gonna go, I'm gonna go Shanghai. Chongqing! not that far. I'm 902 miles out. Judy says this is like Google World, but better. China makes this game so hard because they have so many big cities that I don't know anything about and have never seen. And frankly, are super homogenous. So even if you're familiar, you're not going to have an easy time. Why is this camera like super zoomed in? This doesn't feel like Taiwan. I don't know. We're going China again. I'm going Shanghai again. Hey, I was not far. I was 144 miles out. We were not far. We were not far. Why are we so zoomed in? Is there another way to do this? Oh, that's way better, right? Yeah, look at that. If we just do it like this, we're not so far zoomed in. Harjot says India. What city in India, Harjot? Marquez says India. Sheena says India. Robert, India. But we need a city. Can't sleep Thailand? No, not even close. What city? Ali BHG says this might be Cambodia. No. I promise you it's not. Capiche says Punjab. Mark S says Punjab. Harjot says Punjab. So let's go into India. Sorry, I don't know my Indian geography very well. I know some of you are like yelling at me. Punjab. Oh, we did it. Thank you guys. We did it within 97 miles. This looks like Korea to me. Korea or Japan. The staircase looks very Japan. Yes, I think we're in Japan. Train station. We're walking. Who films like this? Backwards. Look how nice those streets are. What else is there? Are Japanese style staircases. South Beach. Can I do this? Can I type South Beach? Japan? We do not have a South Beach in Japan. Where's our game? Oh, that's Tokyo. Oh, that's Yokohama. Is that Yokohama or Tokyo? I think. Oh, I want to say Yokohama so bad, but I think that might be Shibuya. Or, sorry, Shinjuku. Let's go Yokohama. That's Singapore. That's Singapore. I was not even close. Not even close. Japan says, I know my dad has been to Japan. What's funny is that Japan rhymes with my name, Japan. That is true. And that is kind of funny. Novell Koss got it. Congratulations. You win a grand prize of nothing. But congrats, Novell Koss. How am I supposed to know where we are here? How am I supposed to know? Is that like a karaoke lounge on the right? Okay, Chinese characters. I don't see Japan. When you see Chinese characters, you might still be in Japan and even in parts of Korea. But most likely you're in China or Taiwan. I don't know. I don't see a lot of motorcycles or scooters, so I kind of want to rule out Taiwan. I know a lot of Chinese cities sort of crack down on motorbikes and scooters, so you don't see so many anymore. So I don't think it's Taiwan. Robert says Shanghai maybe. Navel says Shenzhen. I'm leaning Shanghai again. Wuhan. Everyone remember Wuhan? Something very bad might have started in Wuhan. All right, this looks like... Okay, I think we're in a possibly a Muslim country. Are these like... What do you guys say? Linda Jane Jackson says it's the future Sterling on. All right, Laura, have a good night. Sorry, I missed you leaving. Justin Haas says Indonesia. I don't think so. Bangladesh? Can't Sleep says Mumbai. Robert says Sri Lanka. Navelka says Dhaka. I'm thinking Bangladesh. I'm going Bangladesh. No one seems too sure of themselves in the... This is near Jhansi in India. Where are we? This looks kind of like Sukhumvit in Bangkok, except the people don't really look like they're Thai. Marcus says India. You gotta give me a city, guys. Harjot says India. Can't Sleep says Indonesia. Capiche says New Delhi. Mumbai. Robert said Mumbai. Robert was correct. Sheena says Mumbai. Maybe we'll do just a few more. These Asian ones are hard. This camera is having some kind of awful like warp effect. Judy says I would love to shop there. Lots of affordable knockoff clothing. How the hell does anyone like pre-screen these videos before they put them up on this channel? How is anyone supposed to figure this out? Like this, like seriously, how? Who's gonna get this? Can't Sleep says Tokyo. Who's gonna get this? Remember we were playing and we came across like a video that I made on this? I'm gonna say Nepal. Can't Sleep says Vietnam. I'm going Nepal. Oh, not too far. Not too far. It looks like northern India was the answer. Okay, we have English. Dos Cafe. Dosa Cafe. There's people riding motorbikes through that? That is wild. I have a Calcutta, says Robert. Robert has been pretty correct on a lot of things. Where's Calcutta? Where's Calcutta? I don't know. I'm just gonna go hyper bad. Hider. Oh, okay. These are too hard. Maybe this will be the last one for Asia. These are just too hard. I don't know. Cotton Club Export. There's the Heart Rock Restaurant, India. No, that's in Japan. That is not on here. There's just like a cow chilling on the street. Stephen Collins says Nepal. Brett says Pushkar, India. Maybe I can grab a name of one of these businesses and Google it. Sapan says 79 likes, 168 watching. Thanks. I hit mute again. Sorry about that. This microphone is really annoying. This mute button is capacitive. So it's so easy to touch. And I have no way of knowing until you people tell me, oh, you're muted. You're muted. God of Time. Capiche says, let me guess, get the first two letters of a license plate. I'm just going to go India again. Yeah, this is not fair. They got to take, like, India and China out of this game. Yeah. Let's just go India again. Lahore, was that actually in Pakistan? Yeah, I think that one was in Pakistan. Okay. This looks like Japan. Guy playing a guitar and like a cool little... There's no chance in hell this is not Japan. I actually think I know where this is. I actually think I know where this is. I think I have been here. I think I have been here. I'm not gonna... There's a neighborhood like up here somewhere where I think this is. I told you! I have been to that place and... Yeah, that was the golden guy. That's the golden guy, aka... I knew I had been there because its name in Japan is the golden guy, but its name among tourists is Piss Alley. A guide to Tokyo's Piss Alley. I remember because the first time I went to Tokyo with one of my friends that I was teaching with, he was like really excited about going to Piss Alley. So we did, and we went to like some little bar. I wish I spent a little more time on the map because I got within 6 miles, which is pretty good, but I could have nailed it if I just spent a little bit more time on that. Let's see, I know my shit sometimes. I knew that random... Okay, we're on a roll. We're on a roll. And we appear to be in a... Oh, no. Okay. We're going to get 2 in a row. We're going to get 2 in a row here. We are going to get 2 in a row. Watch this. Watch this. Within 1 mile. I bow. Fucking nailed it. Keep giving me the Tokyo. That one was actually incredibly easy. Now we're fucked. Now we're fucked. Stop. Just take India and China out of this game. No one's gonna get... Where are we, guys? Where are we, guys? I tried... Didn't we already see this one? Didn't we already see this one? We already saw this one. We already saw this one. And I forget where. Okay, I think we've... Ooh. Okay, we're in China. We're in China. Oh. I think we are. Yeah, we're in... I'm going Singapore. I'm going Singapore. Looks a little too squeaky clean to me. Oh, Shanghai. Yeah, come on, where? Cherry blossom trees. Cherry blossom trees. I wonder where this could be. Oh, I think it is in... Where's the castle? I think we are near Osaka Castle. No, we are in Yokohama. I was way the fuck off. Robert says Tokyo. Yeah, Yokohama is to Tokyo what like Mississauga is to Toronto. I'm just going to put another marker right on India. Kolkata. Oh my god, if you do not get this, pack your bags and go home. Pack your bags and go home. We are somewhere around here. Only 2 miles out. That was the easiest one ever. That was easier than Shibuya. That tower instantly that we saw on the screen was the Oriental Pearl Tower. And again, we're just going to throw one down in India. Sorry. Pink. Oh. Oh. Okay, we are... I know almost where we are. That pink taxi was such a dead giveaway. Okay, we are going to... Guess where we're going. Guess where we're going. But where do we want to go? We want to be on the SkyTrain line. That's not the... We're going to go right around here. What? How the fuck? This is... No, that is wrong. You are wrong. This game is wrong. I am not 98 miles out. No. We are clearly in Bangkok here. There's a BTS SkyTrain. No, this game is wrong. This game is wrong. We are literally right where I put this. There's like a Domino's pizza here. We are standing under the BTS SkyTrain. This is trying to tell me that we are in like the middle of some rice fields. Like what? Chonburi? I think this is like where like Pattaya is maybe. No. No. That is wrong. Uniqlo, Starbucks. We're in Japan again. Gertej says Bangkok. Yeah, I like... That makes me mad. We got it right. At least I got it right. There's some very tired, grizzled people going back to work. This is at least during the pandemic, I think. Or fairly new. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Can I read any of these? This is what Japanese train stations are like. We're just going to go center of Tokyo. Oh, Osaka. Sendai Station. Isn't this the area that was like walloped by the tsunami? I'm pretty sure this is the area that was like really hit pretty hard. Two miles out? I didn't cheat at all, did I? Can't sleep, says cheater. Hey, I knew. How is anyone supposed to get this? How is anyone supposed to get this? Next time we play this game, we'll do like North. Yeah, let's do enough of Asia. Let's just go to a different place. Let's just do a little Canada. How's that? Whose video is this that they're using? Whose video is this? We're about here. Spot on, within 1 mile. I don't think this is my video. The camera work is a little bit like herky-jerky. Also, I talk in my videos, but 1 for 1 in Canada. There was no chance in hell I wasn't going to get within 1 mile.
Right now we're going at a speed of 22 kilometers an hour, which is 15 miles an hour. We'll be able to look out in about 58
Spot
seconds.
on, within a mile.
1,136 feet high,
How
114 building
Daniel
stories.
Smith says Seattle. I see a New Balance sign. Uh-oh. Bedford Regency Hall. And an Earl's. This looks like Vancouver to me. There's an Earl's. I think that's a Vancouver chain. Bedford Regency Hall. Charles Rain says Victoria. Thank you, Charles Rain. That is 3 in a row. We've been within 1 mile, and I just randomly dropped it on Victoria. MEC, the Met Center. Where is there an MEC, a Met Center in this TD Bank building? Thanks, Charles. Dollarama? JK says Edmonton. This looks very, very much like Edmonton. Uh-oh. Nigel says Winnipeg. Stephen Collins says Winnipeg. Robert says Calgary. Devin says the Peg. Can't Sleep says the Peg. Naval Costa. Looks like Winnipeg. But I'm not going to get within a mile, right? Where the hell are you, Winnipeg? Within a mile! We know our Canada, eh, folks? We fucking know our Canada. Alright. This looks like Calgary to me. Calgary? I want to say Calgary. Or Vancouver. Novell Cost is Calgary. I was thinking Calgary. The skyline looks Calgary to me. The camera work needs to lower the horizon a little bit, right? Let's let people see the top of the buildings. When you're recording and you have like this kind of vantage point, people like want the picture to be... There we go. You listened to me. You framed your picture better. There we go. This is the view people want. People don't want that other view where the buildings are chopped off. This looks like a park somewhere around here. 2 miles! The streak is over. The streak is over. Jellybean says Stanley Park. Nigel says I can see the Bow Tower. 2 miles out. Oh my god. I think I can get this one. Raise the roof on that one. Shops at New West. New West? What the hell is New West? A janky looking dollar store? Leader in gigaspeed technology. New Westminster. Robert says Vancouver. 106 Edmund Street. Daniel Smith says Vancouver. New Westminster, BC, says Robert. What is New Westminster? Are we just going on Vancouver here? Will this be our first miss? Alright, I'm just doing it. Oh, New Westminster. Wow, you guys nailed it. You knew exactly where it was. Like, the neighborhood. We've yet to get one in Canada wrong. I want to say Vancouver. Nanaimo. Harjot says Calgary. Harjot, I believe you would be way off. Sanjay says Vancouver. Daniel Smith says Frenchtown. Stanley Park, Vancouver. I think we got to move in. No, it is Deep Cove, Vancouver. We are somewhat close. Post no bills. That is English. That tells us we're not in Quebec. That's a funky looking street sign though. We're definitely not in Ontario, I would think. Bike lanes. Yaletown? Where's Yaletown? JK says downtown Vancouver. Good enough for me. Within 3 miles. I'm trying to read this sign. Beacon Hill Park. Beacon Hill Park. MJ or Steven says Vancouver. Charles Rain says BC Trees. Beacon Hill Park. Smitty says, yeah, we were playing Asia and like I was either like way off or like nailed it. A lot of Asia was just pure guessing, but this we are doing pretty well, right? We're nailing it. Someone said over here. Victoria. JK got it. JK said Victoria, BC, and I didn't see that in time. I think I can nail this one. Is this Banff? Are we in Banff? This looks like Banff or Whistler. Whistler? Nigel says Banff. Jennifer Gallus says Banff. Smitty, yep. All right, now here's my question. Where the heck is Banff? It can't be way up here. That's like... There it is. Nailed it. It's Canmore, says Mayan. Close. Are you shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? If I don't get this one spot on, I will cut off a private part and eat it on the live stream. But before I eat it, I'll stick it in the microwave. All right, we are... Thanks for the challenge there. Don't worry, Devin. There was actually no chance that that was going to happen. All right, where are we? This looks... This sidewalk doesn't look like something I recognize. Jennifer Gallus says Calgary. Smitty says Calgary. Granville Avenue, Vancouver, says Stephen Collins. These buildings look kind of Vancouver-ish. I'm just going to throw it here. All right. We will very quickly do the USA. This is USA time. We fucking rocked Canada, but how are we going to do in the US? LEBHG says, woo! Palm something. There's a palm tree. We definitely in California or Florida, right? Ocean Key Resort Spa. So some of you can already Google this and find out. Sanjay says Miami. People are saying Miami. Action Kid is probably messaging me, hey, you're in Miami, dumbass. Key West. Key West. Julie says the Florida Keys. We were 130 miles out. I didn't know the Florida Keys were that far away. Close, but no cigar. I see lots of French words. I'm going to go ahead and say New Orleans. Nolans. That's just going to be my guess here. I instantly saw French on like... Smitty says Portland, Maine. Novell Cost is Portland, Maine. Uh-oh. Apparently, they got a lot of French up in Maine, and I am completely ignorant to that. Said Maine on a sign. No. Mountain trails. This looks like Colorado to me. This looks like Colorado. 22 Home. Astoria Fine Arts. I kind of want it. Montana says Novell Cost. It does look a little bit like a rednecky Colorado. No offense. Julie says Vale. Can't Sleep says Montana. Nevada or Montana says Devin. Butte, Arizona. Cowboy Bar. People keep saying Montana. What's this big city? Billings? Is that the big city in Montana? Montana is on the border with Canada? Jackson, Wyoming, Devin says. Oh. We're in the right area. Woo! We got it. Thank you. That was not very hard. Diney's by the Sea restaurant. So someone now is already probably Googling it and cheating, and we're going to nail it. California or Florida? It's going to be one of the two, right? Maybe. Maybe not. This could be like Carolina, I guess. Oh, we got a hotel here. Tamarack Beach Resort. Daniel Smith says the Bay Area. Tamarack Beach Resort. Alexa, where is Tamarack Beach Resort in the U.S.? Alexa, thank you. We nailed it. Oh, God. Oh, why are you filming a walking video here, by the way? Myrtle Beach says can't sleep. Mike T says Alaska. This looks actually this looks kind of peaceful and serene. If it weren't for those power lines running through here, I would say this is kind of beautiful, actually. Ali BHG says looks like Bald Head Island, kind of. Devin says Action Kid walked that damn Everglades trail for 5 hours. Ali BHG says could be Maine. Yeah, Photoshop out those power lines and you have a beautiful place, right? Some weird ass bird sounds coming out now. Syndicate says the Everglades, not swampy enough. Although this is the kind of walkway you think they would build over that. But yeah, that looks like that's not a huge body of water because you can see land on the other side, unless it's like an inlet or something. Julie says somewhere in Alaska. I'm going Alaska. We're going with Julie. No, San Jose. San Jose. Oh, God. Okay, we'll do one more U.S. One more U.S. This looks like one of those touristy fun strips. New Orleans? The French district in New Orleans, right? This has got to be New Orleans. I hear... Yeah, there's no way this isn't New Orleans. This is where Jovi is from, if you watch 90 Day Fiancé. Close. Bourbon Street, the famous Bourbon Street. Oh, I click next. Okay, we'll do one more. Hey, they got a bus lane in the middle. We have a 7-Eleven, 215 West, a CVS. This looks like New York-ish, like the streetlights and everything. And the CVS. But the plates don't say New York. First Eye says Chicago. Is that Illinois plate? Is that an Illinois plate? We have Detroit. We have Chicago. I think Wells Street, Washington Streets. The L train. All signs point to Chinatown. Challenges. Challenge yourself with the no moving and time limit challenge. Click the buttons below to get started. Okay, we're going to do this very quickly. Just do it. Just do it. You are... This could be anywhere, but I'm going to go with Ho Chi Minh City. This could be Da Nang, and it could be Hanoi. Hanoi has a lot of trees. Are you... Yeah, there's an espresso store. That was Australia. Come on, someone's got to recognize this thing. That thing's got to be pretty iconic. Someone's got to recognize that. Robert says they tricked us. Yeah, that was possibly our biggest miss. Can't Sleep says Jakarta. I don't think so. Mumbai. Oh, I really got to make my way through one of these big Indian cities. Thank you. Oh, I should have picked down here. It looks... Okay, we are in Korea, obviously. Oh, is this Seoul? This looks like Seoul. I think... Let me just see if I can read this sign here. It might... This says Uli Inhang, which means Wari Bank. This says Inale Yangto. See, this has the vibe of a smaller city, though. This doesn't have a vibe of Seoul. Munhagong. This doesn't feel... I don't know. It just doesn't... Okay, I'm going with Seoul, but I don't like it. I think we're off. It might be Busan. But I'm going with Seoul. I'm not just going with Seoul, but I'm going to go with specifically like around here somewhere. Within a mile! I knew if it was Seoul, it had to be north of Namdaemun Market. It had to be. Just based on some of the cues that I picked up on. Keep in mind, I lived in Seoul for like 5.5 years, and I've like literally walked the whole thing, and this did not... It was fucking with me, but I thought we could get that close. All right. This looks like Cambodia. Yeah, this is 100% Cambodia, but where in Cambodia? Are we in Phnom Penh? Could it be Siem Reap? Could it be Sihanoukville? I took a very long car ride across Cambodia, and lots of places looked just like that. But I'm going to go with... along the Mekong here. or this tributary. I think we might be like in this area of Phnom Penh. I think we might be somewhere around here. Within a mile. Really? Somebody goes to this part of the world too much, eh? I knew we had to be, if this was Phnom Penh, I knew it had to be near the river. Just based on some of the glimpses we saw. Pizza 4Ps. You definitely want to get pizza from one of these places. The happy pizza, they call it. You definitely do. And don't plan anything else the rest of your day. All right, Devin, have a good night. Oh, Vivian Johnson, still here. Citibank, Hotel Reform, City Banamex, Mexico City. Totally used your help on that one. I don't know how to say thank you in Mexican, so I'll say arigato. All right, maybe we'll just do one or two more. We used to call these, when I lived in Korea, the tiger dragons. They look like kind of part lion or tiger, part dragon. St. John's Ambulance, Australia. So we are in a Chinatown. Melbourne, Chinatown, says Daniel. Yeah, it looked way too westernized to actually be Chinatown. All right, Jeanette, good night. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, there's Geelong. We have one of our channel moderators lives in Geelong. And I believe she's been putting up some videos from around there as well. I don't know where Chinatown is. We're just going to go there. Within a mile. Europe. I have Europe so far. Not Netherlands. Europe, but not Netherlands. Oppa Travel says Germany. We've got a T-Mobile store. What European countries have T-Mobile? Julie says Frankfurt. Mark S says Germany. Okay, we're narrowed down to Germany. Maybe Austria? Do we see a lot of tall blonde people? Hamburg says can't sleep. I think you've been pretty inaccurate tonight, though. So I think we're not in Hamburg. That'll be my guess. LBHG says I see German-like words. Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe it could still be Austria. We're gonna go with Frankfurt. Close enough. Okay. The next time I get one wrong, we're gonna say goodnight and go to bed. The next time I get one wrong. So we're just, this could be it. This could be it. This could be it. Jelly Bean says you're German. Ooh. I do believe we are in France. But where in France? What city is this? Prague? Someone says Prague. But I saw a bunch of French. Piste Cyclable Barret. Charles says Switzerland. Alex says The Hague. Okay, what city in France? Sheena says Paris. Julie says Brussels, Belgium. That's throwing me for a loop. I saw a Luxembourg flag. Do they speak French? Lyon, says Sapand. I've got to pick one of you. Sapand, the weight of the world rests on your shoulders. If it is not Lyon, we are going to bed. If it is Lyon, we will live to see another city. Luxembourg. Game over. We're going to... Still muted, still muted, still muted, still muted, still muted, still muted, still muted. Let's try it without the microphone cover. Maybe I'll be less... This is what the microphone looks like, by the way. Without the cover. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Thanks to our mods. Thanks to those who sent support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll be going live, I hope, tomorrow. I'm hoping to go live on Johnny Strides tomorrow. If I don't, sorry about that. And yeah, that's about it, eh? Thanks a lot, guys. Stay warm, stay safe, like, subscribe, check out Sapan's channel as well. And I think that's about it. Thanks, Brad Palmer, Sheena, Mark S, E, Gertej, Uncle Buck, Zach McNally, Clayton Crawford, and everyone else. And thank you, Vivian, for the lights. Have a good night, guys. Yoink.